December means 24 drams of whiskey in 24 days. I'm using the Flaviar Advent Calendar, and this is day 11, so if you've missed a few days, like 10 of them, you can check out the link below in the description. Now I have to dig into this box and figure out where day 11 is. All right, day 11 extracted, and we're ready to get this started. Let's do this. Welcome to Whisky Riffs. If you're new here, I'm Kevin, and I am doing my annual Whisky Riffs Advent Calendar series where 24 days in a row, I blind taste the Flaviar whiskeys of the world. Actually, this year it's whiskeys of the galaxy, and try to guess at least the country that they're from and anything else I can pick out of this particular whiskey. I'm not looking at the front of the label because it does have the country of origin on it. I'll show it to you so you can actually know what I'm talking about before I know what I'm talking about. And I pour half of this in the glass and save half for later. Got my 25 milliliters in the glass and a little tiny bit on the table. Every so often whiskey spills. It's good selling. Oh, I forgot to mention the tasting notes are in this little booklet that I'll refer to after I'm done guessing and saying most of it wrong, apparently, because that seems to be the trend the first 10 days. And hopefully it's still a little bit entertaining. I did ask my subscribers whether you wanted me to do this as a blind tasting again this year, and they said, yes, of course. Apparently they like to see me humiliate myself. Oof. I got some alcohol burn on the nose on that one. I went too deep. That was way too deep. Tasting notes are hard if you burn the inside of your nostrils. I'm getting caramel and sweetness, a little bit of vanilla, maybe some berries, or maybe more like a confectioner's sugar. That's spicy. I'm thinking the ABV is pretty high on this one. That's a lot of wood spice. I'm getting rye notes on this one again. I've been terrified to guess rye because the only time I didn't guess rye, it was a rye. Or maybe I guessed wrong twice. I could have guessed wrong on 2 ryes. But now I want to say this is a high-proof rye. You know those tests you take at school, the multiple choice tests where you've answered C too many times so you can't be C the next time? I'm doing that kind of crap with my head. Just not a good idea. There's a lot of cinnamon, there's a lot of oak spice. It's covering up the other flavors. I'm getting a sour note at the end. I really don't love, there's kind of a licorice note in there. Okay, I'm gonna say this is a rye, even though we've had a lot of ryes already. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna say it's a rye of some variant. So I'm going with a New England rye. What day are we on? 11. On day 11. Day 11 is Rabbit Hole. It's High Gold Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 47.5%. So a little bit higher ABV. That definitely felt like it. And my initial tasting was a lot of the caramel and toffee and the sweetness, and a lot of the toasted oak, lemon, mint, cinnamon, apricot, and spicy. Some butterscotch in there too, they say. But it's a very spicy whiskey. It's not the flavors that I enjoy. I don't like sour aftertaste. I don't know what the mash bill is on this whiskey. There could be rye involved in it. It's hard to tell. I always try to put some details up on the screen if I can find them. What's your opinion? Have you had Rabbit Hole? I've never heard of it before, but maybe you have. Maybe you're a fan of their Kentucky Straight Bourbon, and you have more notes and more details and more reasons why you like or dislike it. I want to hear about those in the comments below. And if you're enjoying me struggling through these tasting notes, I'd appreciate a like on this video so it gets shared with more people, and we can continue to grow the Whisky Riffs community until day 12. Take care of yourself. Take care of those people around you, and cheers. Yeah, it's not my favorite. No, don't like. Not a fan. Sorry, Rabbit Hole.